Okay, time to pull a card for the spiritual life reading. Let's go down here. I think we'll grab these. We're going to grab one from this bottom deck this time. And let's see what we have. What is the topic from the universe today? Okay. It is Ogum. Ogum. Nature. Nature. I was trying to look and see what they were doing with this card. Okay, nature, Ogum. So nature, Mother Nature. You know, when dealing with Mother Nature, we have to just honor what's there and go with the flow. You can't, people want to try to manipulate Mother Nature and the nature of things. And it's better to observe and come into the alignment with the nature of things and work with it rather than trying to buck the tide and fight against it. Okay. So it's about, the path is about finding the nature of things, whether it's in the microcosm or the macrocosm. Whatever is in the divine universe is also within your physical form. You are also a universe as well. So if you understand your universe, or you understand the universe, or even just start with this planet, and you see the nature of things, then you can come to more wisdom, more understanding, more light, okay? But if you are in denial of it and you try to make it something other than what it is, you're not going to be very successful. One of the great paths is going out in nature, observing nature, coming into alignment with it and learning from it. It's like a lot of the Native American traditions would learn from the animals, would learn from Mother Nature. If they planted crops, they always gave something back. They would plant a crop and gave a fish. They would give something back for what they were going to receive. They always thanked the animals that they had to kill for sustaining life, because this sustained, they used every single thing within that animal. The sinew for doing the, as a needle and thread. They would use the hides, they would use the internal organs, they would use every single part of it, and were grateful to that animal for giving its life to sustain them. So again, they would work with nature, honor nature. Everything is in a cycle. It has life, it has death. No matter which way you look at it, that's the cycle. And that's not going to change, okay? So they worked within this cycle in honoring Mother Earth, honoring the path, and seeing, a way to walk what they call the red road, walking the red road, walking with nature, walking in alignment, respecting it, understanding that Gaia is a living planet, a living being, okay? We're a being living on a being, living in a larger being, okay? You can just keep going. And inside of you, you have the cells, you have all these other things, which are planets and beings living within your own system. So how is the ecology of your system going? What needs to be adjusted? What's out of alignment? Okay? It's just like here the other day, I have to change the alignment in things that I'm working with as far as food things. I had to change that. had to go back to a carnivore diet. I was primarily on a plant-based regimen, but it wasn't working here. And then looking at ancestors, where my primary ancestors come from, they came from, by Bern, Switzerland, the French Alps, the German and French Alps, right in that area. And what is it that they eat there primarily? A lot of potato, meat, cheese, that type of thing. And I do the best on that type of diet, okay? I do not do well with wheat products. Wheat, those type of things, I do better with rye than I do wheat, but wheat in particular, or rice, absolutely cannot do it, okay? It does not work for me, you know. So the plant-based things, if I have it immediately, I have difficulties. My hands, I woke up this morning, were so much better just in one day of changing that diet thing, okay? So again, you have to go what works within your own system, your own planetary thing. You've got to go with the flow, and you've got to come into alignment with what is working, okay? What is the nature of it? Observe, question, and go forward and work within that system rather than trying to turn it into something it's not, okay? Now, if you come from a heritage and your DNA is that of mainly fruit and vegetable type of things, great, it's going to work fabulous for you. But if you come from a ancestral base where primarily they were meat eaters, a little bit of grain, you know, because they were more nomad or something, then you're going to have a very difficult time trying to do a plant-based diet, okay? So I'm going to leave this here. Again, go with the flow, be in nature, understand that there is the great microcosm, and you keep bringing it down to the macrocosm. As above, so below. As above, so below. Okay? So enjoy the journey. You know, it's all about exploration, observing, and coming into alignment with the planetary happenings. Thanks for tuning in, love and light, and I'll see you online.